They know what's at stake. Just a point required to guarantee their passage through to the knockout stages. We'll have it live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we're certainly in the mood for Champions League group stage action. It's RB Leipzig taking on Valencia.
Thank you, Derek. Well, it's the sort of position the visitors would have seen themselves in. Could qualify for the knockout stages tonight. Will it all go well for them tonight? We're just about to find out. Should be a cracker.
Let's have a look at the starting 11 for Leipzig. It's the impressive Pau Lopez between the posts. Jesse Lingard starts with Christopher Nkunku in the engine room. And Andrej Kramaric plays with Morata. Here's the initial 11 for Valencia. Jasper Cillessen begins the game between the posts. John Stones plays alongside Alessio Romagnoli in central defence. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. Here is Digne. And very deftly cut out. Well, as we've already made note of, here is the scenario for the visitors tonight. Can they secure their place in the knockout stages, Lee?
Well, yeah, and they need a point to go through, and sometimes that can be a dangerous position. Just go out and win the game. That'd be my message to the players.
And cleared away. Well, he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent, but what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, every defender goes into a game not wanting 3 goals in 3 games to be the player you're playing against, and that's the case today.
Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Lingard. Morata. Digne. This attack looks highly promising. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Splendid tackle, and the outcome is a corner here. And firing it into the goalkeeper's ball. It was always going to be that way. Draxler now. They've given it away. One thing he does know how to do is shield the ball. And Soler. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Lingard. Crossing possibilities. This looks promising. And he was in the right place to intercept. Accurate ball in towards the near post. Firing it towards goal. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Now the delivery, and putting his body on the line. Haidara. Jesse Lingard. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
You've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that.
Well, look at those stats, Derek. The host dominated possession over the last 15 minutes. Their play really deserves a goal. But you don't always get what you deserve in this game. We know that, Derek.
The cross is on. And news coming in of a goal at the Parc des Princes. Here's Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain. 28 minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Lingard. There's not a great margin for error when it comes to hitting it on the volley, Lee.
No, it's a really difficult to go. He had a go and he failed, but he'll get another chance.
Jason Denayer. Nkunku has it. Lingard. Here is Digne. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Will he play it in? And dribbling with it, but out of play. Goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Draxler. And it's with Denayer. Zanetti now. Adams. Amadou Haidara. Options around him. Haidara. Easiest of situations for the keeper. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. He's driven in the corner. A deft clearance. Nkunku has it. Morata still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Well, the shot from that position left a bit to be desired.
You've just got to hit the target. Let the power down a little bit and go for accuracy.
Nkunku. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. An important interception. Space afforded him. A real opening now. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Well, you always want to stamp your ticket for the knockout stages as early as possible in the group phase. And if results stay as they are now, it will be job done.
Well, it will do, but being comfortable sometimes breeds complacency. They can't afford that, but carry on doing what they're doing, they should be fine.
And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Carrasco now, giving them the gift of possession. Still passing it around with authority. And that's an important intervention. Well, you might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Lee.
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
And let's go to Alan McInally because there's been a goal in the Paris Saint-Germain game. Alan?
It's the second goal for Paris Saint-Germain. It's been scored by Neymar. He reacted fastest to a loose ball in the area, prodded the ball home via the post. 53 minutes play, 2-0.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. An exciting La Liga match in prospect here on EA TV. It's Valencia, and they take on Eibar.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
Draxler. Well, visionary passing. Carrasco. Well, they couldn't make anything of that cross with the ball in a decent enough position. Amadou Haidara. News of a goal in the PSG game. Alan McInally has the details.
It's a third goal for Paris Saint-Germain. 62 minutes played, 3-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. And they are on the move again. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Jason Denayer. On the ball, Giannetti. By no means on his own here. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Jason Denayer. Start now.
Well, it's been a frustrating day for these fans. They want a goal. They're urging their team onto attack.
Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, he's given us away. There's a slide rule pass. And the goalkeeper, Lee, a picture of concentration.
Well, he had his eye on the ball. He waited for the striker, and then he smothered it. It's really, really good goalkeeping.
Now the delivery. On the ball, Melendo. Now Bellerin. Williams. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Melendo. Gomez. Now Bellerin. Bellerin. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. Will this corner do it? Corner kick played in. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Draxler. No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. Carrasco. Gomez. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And 5 minutes to go. Could be a chance to break here. On the ball, Giannetti. Andre Kramaric. Tyler Adams. Just straying offside. Substitution time it is. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. It's with Joelinton. Well, great read there to intercept. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Gomez. And now passing it through. Off the post and back in play. And just the 1 minute left in. And so that is going to be that. The final whistle here. And they're in a pretty comfortable position because not only have they booked a place in the knockout stages, it's still very much on for them to finish top of the group league.
Yeah, absolutely. Going through takes the pressure off a little bit, but the big teams, the good players, press on and finish top.
Hello and a warm welcome to the Municipal de Ipurua here in Eibar. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Eibar taking on Valencia.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. Players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
Well, yeah, when defenders look who they're playing against, they always look at the goals. 2 goals in his last previous game. He's certainly a threat to them today.
And so the Eibar starting 11. It looks pretty orthodox, Lee.
Yeah, I love this formation, 4-4-2. The 2 main strikers will stay close together. The full-backs will link up with the wide players. The 2 holding midfielders will sit in front of the centre-backs. Very solid look about this team.
Well, here's the initial 11 for Valencia. Jasper Cillessen begins the game between the posts. John Stone starts alongside Alessio Romagnoli in central defence. Francis Coquelin plays alongside Asier Iaramendi in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Cheryshev. And now Stones. Iaramendi. It's with Williams. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Good tackle. Caravera. Federico Santander. Boga, an inability to keep hold of the ball there. A look at the table, and for Real Sociedad, a struggle, and that comes as a big surprise, Lee.
Well, you just expect them to be in a Champions League place all the time, and they're not. They've dropped their standards right from the top to the bottom of this club. The performances on the pitch haven't been good enough, defensively and offensively. Not good enough at all.
Others in the vicinity. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Now Coquelin. Soler delivered into the area here. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Jeremy Boga. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. And just failed to keep the ball in play that time. Iaramendi. Now Coquelin. Cheryshev. Now he must favour the cross. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Edu Exposito. Burgos. Nketiah. Now can they... He's got to score! Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Played into the centre of the box. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
Denis Cheryshev on the ball. Soler getting forward. Wonderful chance. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Throw-ins given.
Well, you do feel, Derek, with the pressure they're putting on this team, a goal will come. They can't get much closer than that, can they?
Soler. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Bellerin. Useful ball to the near post. No-nonsense clearance. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Santander, and the ball with Edu Exposito. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. They've given it away. Nketiah. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And the ball with Edu Exposito. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. They've regained possession.
Nothing in it, Derek, is there? Just testing each other out. Tactically, it's fascinating. Who will buckle first?
Possession changes hands. The interception there. Moving the ball forward with purpose. He could pick out a teammate. Cheryshev. Fruitful looking attack. Williams. Cheryshev. Coquelin. Just knocking it around, looking to... Can they get themselves in front here? Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Iaramendi. Now Coquelin. And the cross not quite accurate enough. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front, Lee.
Well, Derek, it's pretty simple to work out.
A second half that should offer plenty, and Valencia kick it off. Coquelin. Couldn't keep it. Burgos. Santander. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? And a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Eibar against Atletico.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Valencia and they take on Athletic Bilbao.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Alvaro Tejero. Santander. Crisp tackling. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Iaramendi. A really sumptuous ball. And a substitution in the offing. Well, I must say he acquitted himself well under pressure. Edu Exposito. Jeremy Boga. By no means on his own here. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Slipshod passing. He continues. Must score! Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. Over it comes. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time.
Really good Valencia possession stats, but the rest needs work. It's too slow moving the ball. There's no imagination, need a lot more from them.
Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Clears his lines. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Nketiah, can they take the lead here? Well, they just couldn't make it happen.
Well, that's the frustration of a manager right there, watching his players come so close and being powerless to help.
Draxler. Edu Exposito. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. It's a weighted pass. And after the cross, well, it makes a pretty picture for those photographers behind the goal. But I'm not sure he was ever going to score with that bicycle kick.
Well, overhead kick, looks good. Not really the option, though.
Draxler. It's with Iaramendi. Hector Bellerin. It's with Williams. Iaramendi. And here's Carlos Soler. Draxler. Moving the ball effectively. Iaramendi. And here's Draxler. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And a throw-in forthcoming. Iaramendi. It's with Carlos Soler. There's a slide rule pass. Gomez. Will it be? A goal it is at long last. They've broken the deadlock.
Well, it's been so close this game. Tactics have played a part. Now they're going to have to change the tactics and see what happens. Well, here's the replay. It didn't panic, did it? Decent strike, good technique, bread and butter strike, really, but it's in the back of the net.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Read it superbly to take back possession.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still time to grab an equaliser. Surely they'll get another chance or two.
This might be ideal for the counter. Defenders need to cover. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Draxler. It's with Romagnoli. Now Bellerin. Romagnoli. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Soler. Just a couple of minutes left for play. Hector Bellerin. And do they mean business on this occasion? And that was a very fine read. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages.
Well, Derek, the clock is ticking. The crowd are doing their bit, trying to get the players forward to try and get this goal.
Substitution time it is. Melendo. We have entered the final minute of normal time. And the referee blows for full time. Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positively.
He's always a man to watch for the opposition, but they couldn't keep tabs on him in that vital moment when he grabbed that goal.
Nketiah. Well, it's a city where football is a big part of the local culture. Welcome to the Mestalla here in Valencia. My name is Derek Ray, and with me is my commentary partner Lee Dixon. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Valencia, and they face Athletic Bilbao.
Thanks, Derek. Good atmosphere here. Everybody looking forward to what should be a really entertaining game.
Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
Well, when I look at a player I'm playing against, the first thing I look at is how quick is he. And if he is quick, if he's got pace, I have to play him a certain way. That's my first objective, stop him getting the ball so he can use that pace.
Well, here's the initial 11 for Valencia. Jasper Cillessen begins the game between the posts. John Stones plays alongside Alessio Romagnoli in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll starting lineup. Herrerin is the goalkeeper. Kevin Vogt plays alongside Matteo Musacchio in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And the match is underway. It's with Williams. Now Bellerin. It's with Carlos Soler. It's with Ieramendi. And Soler. Ieramendi. Now Coquelin. Very good reading of the game. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, that's not the way to remain top of the list, to be taking free kicks.
No, his teammates will be looking at him. That was a really, really poor effort. I'm pretty sure he won't be on the next one.
Looking at the table, Lee, and from the Celta Vigo point of view, performing below expectations, you've got to say.
Well, you just expect them to be in a Champions League place all the time, and they're not. They've dropped their standards right from the top to the bottom of this club. The performances on the pitch haven't been good enough, defensively and offensively. Not good enough at all.
Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. He's protecting it effectively. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Romagnoli. Hector Bellerin. Stones. Coquelin. Moving forward effectively. He's in with a chance. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Garcia. It's with Garcia. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Easy save. Danny Garcia. They've won back possession. Prepared to take on the shot. An attack full of promise. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, couldn't keep it. Soler. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Into the advanced position. Ganea. Konrad Laimer. Laimer on the ball. And a strong tackle. Staunch rearguard action. Couldn't keep it. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Real danger. And he's taken it away. Now Coquelin. Soler. It's with Ieramendi. Bellerin. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Soler. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so.
The average. The coach, he's not happy at all. He wants more from this team.
And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Now Coquelin. And scope for the cross. The goalkeeper relatively untroubled.
Yeah, he's not going to let that one in, Derek.
Danny Gard's gone for power lead, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
It's with Ieramendi. Coquelin. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Ieramendi. They've regained possession. The one thing he does know how to do is shield the ball. Muniain. It's with Garcia. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Not to be too blunt about it, but this has been a struggle for him up front, Lee.
Well, Derek, it's pretty simple to work out why you haven't tested the keeper. It's either you're not getting the supply line or you've not done enough work to free yourself. I would suggest the latter for him today.
Really tense battle so far, and now the second half is underway. It's Carrasco making his way into a promising area. What next? They could nudge in front. Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
It's with Ieramendi. Romagnoli. And now Stones. Top-notch tackle. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Valencia versus Paris Saint-Germain.
Knockout football, Derek, you know it's my favourite. Properly focuses the mind, that does. Well, it should do anyway. I'm looking forward to it.
And a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Athletic Bilbao against Atletico.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Over it comes. Goalkeeper's ball. It was always going to be that way. Carrasco. Now Muniain. And slipped through beautifully. The pressure was on the keeper following the threaded pass. Danny Garcia. Kevin Dix. Now they've lost it. Soler. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Konrad Laimer. And very deftly cut out. We're now inside the final 20. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. And fed forwards. Well, that's the end of that for now. Konrad Laimer. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Veska. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Now far from a smooth challenge. Now will the referee produce a card? And no joy for Bellerin. He has gone into the book.
Well, going forward's his speciality. Tackling, not so. Well, we can see the coach doesn't think that's a yellow.
And he whips it in. No-nonsense clearance. Konrad Laimer. Ganea. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Draxler now. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Now Bellerin. An unforced error, you've got to say. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Dix with it. It's with Veska. Gomez. Veska. Laimer on the ball. Now, let's see what they can do here. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Stones. Now Coquelin. Well, great read there to intercept. Danny Garcia. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. And a goal at this stage could be decisive. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Now Muniain. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And the referee blows for full time.